If you are just tuning in and you're wondering what on earth is going on here, why is there a 20-minute countdown timer? Well, that's the format of this tournament. It is best of 1, and that 1 is a 20-minute game. Mawkzy is the favorite here, of course, and this could be over in less than 20 minutes if, oh, nice little pinch there by Carca. I don't know if can you call that a pinch? It kind of looks like a pinch, but it's not really, I suppose. It's more like a perfectly timed half volley. Mawkzy going for the irritable bump here, and he does score the opening goal of the game. And if he gets 14 more of those, we will have a mercy rule to end the game early. That was what I was going to get at with the early ending. It could be less than 20 minutes. If the player goes 15 goals ahead, then the game is automatically over. That's not all though. During any goal replay, either player can call a timeout, and that will pause for. I'll pause for 2 minutes if that happens. Each player has 1 timeout, and they can use it during any goal replay. Not too many players have been using their timeouts in this. I think they just want to keep chugging along. But I think it's a very smart thing to do. In fact, quite a lot of the timeouts that have been used, but especially by the SAM players, Diaz and Swift, I know were kind of trolling with their timeouts. They were going ahead by three goals or so in the last few seconds and calling timeout, which is obviously a bad move, but definitely quite funny. Oh, you guys want predictions? Sure, let me just make a prediction for you guys. You can throw your beans at this. I mean, we are already partway through this, but this being such a long game, what I'll do, since Mawkzy's winning this already, how about will Mawkzy win by 15? If he wins by 15, then the game ends before the 20-minute timer. He's already up by 3 in just over a minute. So you guys can predict on that, because I think if I make a prediction who wins, I think everybody's just going to predict Mawkzy. He is already winning. Carca qualified for this event impressively, looking good in this format. But this is a different level. Mawkzy's up by 4, and you know, in a regular 1v1, you would be starting to think, do I need to make some risky changes early? But with 18 minutes on the clock, Carca's just got to try and plug the holes at the back here. He's got to try and get control of the series. Yeah, what do you think of his wagon wheels, everybody? I know that they are probably the lightest looking wheels in the game, so you could argue that makes you feel fast when you play, but boy, are they ugly. I don't know how you can play with them. Was it Luis who did this as well? I feel like this is something a couple of the Spanish players have been doing. Will it be 5 for Mawkzy? Fakes a shot. Carca plays for the ball and ends up giving it right to him. Mawkzy slots a 5th goal, and we are on the road to a mercy rule coming if this keeps going the way it is right now. I imagine for the final, if it's a EU player against Diaz in the final, then that will be a US East server match, but I don't know what the plan would be if it's a KSA player in the final against Diaz, because KSA versus Sam is not really a thing. Hey, Carca's on the board with a dunk on Mawkzy. Mawkzy's flip reset, not really effective there. He was very much underneath the ball, so it wasn't threatening too many options. Yeah, apologies. I think we did actually just have ads there. Not sure why that happened, because I have already ran the specified 5 minutes of ads at the start of this stream. I don't know why Twitch is automatically running more than that, but hey, surely we should be good for the rest of this game. Please, Twitch, stop automatically running ads. I didn't even get a notification for that when it just appeared. I was like, great. Can't even snooze it. Cool. Despite Carca's attempt at surviving the last Mawkzy attacking play, it didn't really stall for too long. Let's see what he can do in offense. Not much, as he shoots too high for the bump to really be a factor. Mawkzy is a merciless player in 1v1. And his opponent's backing off, scared of his flick. Doesn't really leave them in an easy spot, because he could just pop bump. And he has done so here. He's up by 6. Carca did well to keep the initial shot out, but he couldn't get it clear. See there, he saved his dodge, got around Mawkzy's air dribble bump, and then tried to knock it to the back corner. It is, of course, very difficult to generate power in the opposite direction from your car's momentum. Mawkzy cutting in field, creating a bit of space for himself, and then pings it top bins. It's a perfect shot, and Carca can't do anything about it. Kickoff possessions have been ruthless for Mawkzy, and he completely faked out Carca there, created a bit of space for himself. I've just realized as well, I've got another notification from Twitch saying an ad is about to start. Why? Why? Twitch, like, I swear. Like, the ad incentive, I've got it on 5 minutes. We've already ran, like, 5 minutes of ads. And then Twitch ran another minute. We're at 6 minutes. Why are more ads coming? If another ad comes, I apologize, but I really don't know what to do to stop this. I don't know what to do. I'm trying my best, but it's really difficult in a 16, 18, 19, 20-minute game. I can't even slot them in between the games. We just have a constant gameplay happening. Mawkzy says Johnny. Yep. What's up? Did it? I think it is still in. He's asking, is the mercy rule still there? I have to tell him in the middle of the gameplay here. I don't really like to type during gameplay, but I mean, he asked, and I better get that information shared as early as possible in case either of the players were not sure. Yeah, 15 goals. Okay, yeah, I thought so. Yeah, it'd be very strange to take that out for the EU portion. He's up by 7 here. He's very much on track to ending this one prematurely. Can Carca make it to the 20-minute mark? Is that the new goal here for him? I mean, really, from this position, he could be winning. That was a fantastic flight given the momentum Mawkzy had in the position. Of course, he's going to have the ability to dribble it back and keep control. Doesn't want to take it across the box, though. Instead, Mawkzy likes to keep it in this back corner, invite his opponent to challenge him, and if they back off, then, of course, he can just start dribbling and threaten those big flicks. Yeah, it's 15-goal difference. I should probably specify that, shouldn't I? I'll tell him during the next goal replay, which could be now. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, because I know that, but I might have made that unclear with the 15-goal comment. Mercy rule is a rule in place to end the game early if it is just beyond a comeback. Forfeits are, of course, available as well, but to prevent the game from going on needlessly long, if you're losing by 15, you do simply just lose. Mawkzy taking his time here, trying to build another attack. He's obviously on track for the 15-goal win if he could just score another 2 in the next 5 minutes. Oh, Carca's fallen over here after respawning. Mawkzy makes it 10-3. And he's just looked like far too much for Carca today. The physical plays have been devastating. The Carca actually reversed on spawn there. Pretty creative. I want to correct what I said before. I said he fell. It actually wasn't a fall. He knew that he was going to need to make a goal line save, so he reversed and half-flipped into position. It's actually pretty clever, in fact, so I do want to point out my incorrect vision there. I just saw him flopping onto the goal line and thought that has to be a mistake, but in fact it was pretty cool idea to half-flip onto the back wall and give himself a small chance to get back to the ball. Now while I'm waffling, Mawkzy scored another aerial. Oh, he reads the delayed kickoff. It's 12-3. This one really is getting out of control, and Carca sits motionless in the midfield. Notice Mawkzy could just see that the nameplate wasn't moving forward as fast as it should be. And he doesn't dodge into the ball, he chips it top bins. Connor Lamora, thanks to the Prime. Extraterrestrial RL, thanks to the 5-month tier 1. And Nivlant 1337, thanks to the 4-month Prime as well. Appreciate you guys. Hope you're enjoying the 1v1 action today. It's a very different type of 1v1 tournament, which I love, of course. Love to see tournaments using different formats, different rule sets, different game modes. This is extremely off the rails. Mawkzy there accidentally hit the inside of the post and allowing Carca to counter-attack. He thought it was going back corner to take the boost away. Yeah, my comment that I made a few times over these games, but I'll mention it again since this is a new day, new side of the bracket, that the next adaptation of this I would love to see is 4 games, actual games, where if it's a tie game at 0 seconds, instead of having a 0 second play on, you just artificially end the game or reset the timer to 5 again. I would love to see it split between games as well, because this is interesting, but it's hard to see the actual breakdown of, I mean, the first quarter of this game, what was it, 12-4? 12, I can't remember, it was 12-3 or 4. But if you had that in individual games, I think it would be easier to visually separate it as a viewer. Mawkzy just got the save in time before Carca demoed in there. Great spawn by Mawkzy, what a smart play to spawn. right underneath the ball, beat Carca to the boost. Oh, lovely pre-flip finish. It's beautiful control by Mawkzy. Look what he does here. Doesn't want to race across the box too much. He knows he's got to get a shot off quickly there, but he has to do two things. He has to get on the outside of the ball, which if he does that too soon, he'll be hitting the ball into the post. But if he waits too long, then Carca's going to be back. So what does he do? Well, he pre-flips around the ball. Very creative solution. And he's back ahead by 8. Could be 9. He's delayed the flick, faked the flick. And Carca's actually faked him out on the recovery. He's not going to rush this one. Trying to build some speed. He's actually got a ton of time though, so he's well away from Mawkzy and scores the 6th goal. Yeah, of course I am joking about the smart spawn comment. That's complete luck. Mawkzy getting a bit of a fortunate break there. One which he didn't appear to need. Now he dribbles in defense again, creating a lot of space for himself. Carca has just shuts him down though. It's a great challenge. Open net is there and he scores it. Carca's mixing up the defensive plays extremely well here. That was a challenge he knew Mawkzy could see. And that's the point. What's he going to do next time to keep Mawkzy guessing again? Really, you need to keep Mawkzy guessing in the midfield if you're going to have any chance against him. Carca trying to build up speed with a wave dash, but he's lost control. Has to be careful here. Mawkzy's gunning for him with the demo, no doubt. Now he can play for the back corner boost steal as well. He's just being so annoying, Mawkzy. Just boxes Carca out of the play and then flicks it top corner from point blank range. Very creative by Mawkzy again. Understanding the position to a very high level. Boostless, thanks to the 2-month prime. Welcome back to the channel. Mawkzy's wave dash recovery kickoff remains incredibly effective. Haven't seen too many delayed kickoffs by Carca today, but of course the one time that he did significantly delay his kickoff, Mawkzy hard read it, so he's not an easy player to stop with this wave dash recovery dominance. When you do switch it up, he switches it up on you as well. Carca pre-jumping and missing and down by 8 goals. I think a timeout would be a smart call right now for Carca, just to try and level his head a little bit, try and stabilize. This would be a huge chance for him to gain his confidence back. And he uses an early ceiling shot to outplay Mawkzy's rush challenge. Mawkzy lunging in with the ceiling challenge here. Actually tried to fake it though when he realized Carca was shooting. Almost got back, but the shot was good enough. Carca keeping it as a bit of a guessing game as to whether or not we're going to see that mercy rule intact. Sorry for that brief frame drop. I think I was in full screen when I tabbed out. 73% of you did vote for Mawkzy winning by 15 and ending the game early. But actually, I did just specify winning by 15. So if he scores to go up by 15 with a 0-second goal, then I suppose that still does count for winning by 15. Yeah, it's not 15 total, it's 15 difference. So he's up by 8 currently. Carca's fighting back. But he's going to need to do so much if he's going to actually win this game, of course. I mean, there's one thing just to try and make it to 20 minutes against Mawkzy. It's another to come back and win. Mawkzy again taking his time, putting Carca on the weak side there. Carca trying to grab boost. Mawkzy immediately making it difficult for him to clear the ball and challenge by just cutting towards him. It might seem counterintuitive to cut the ball towards your opponent like that, but Mawkzy is just making it so hard for Carca to clear the ball. All these angles are playing into Mawkzy's favor. Perfect first touch. And an impossible save for Carca in that position. 9 goal difference. Mawkzy firing in all cylinders. We're going to have this round and then the quarterfinals as well today. Only 4 players will remain on the east side of the bracket. As soon as Carca flips, Mawkzy counters him with the mid-air demo. And this is frustrating for Carca. I mean, he knows that Mawkzy wants him to come to the back corner. In fact, Mawkzy's going to use this as a bit of mental warfare here. Oh, but Carca spots an opening. He blindsided Mawkzy, demos him. Oh, and he misses his touch. That was so close to being excellent for Carca. Instead, he's playing recovery now. He does recover pretty well, but it's Mawkzy again on the ball, slowing the pace of the game all the way down. And then flicking into the crossbar with power. Carca reads that he's got time to grab boost, and Mawkzy takes it all the way back into his half again. And this is just so frustrating for Carca. Mawkzy knows that if Carca dives, he can easily low 50 him. And now here comes the irritable bump, and it works for the 10-goal lead. Mawkzy flicks on the last play. Carca lunging away from the play here to try and cover that. Before he knew it, it was an air dribble bump. Yeah, I'll be doing a major prediction stream. I may do that tomorrow. I might do it on Saturday. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I will do a major prediction stream where I'll let you guys predict the major, and then I'll leak the script myself. As Carca got this. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, it's okay though, because Mawkzy's misread the post bounce. And it's back to a 9-goal game. Still on track to that 15-goal victory for Mawkzy. It's been an absolute clinic for control today. He's controlled kickoff possessions. He's controlled the pace of the game. He's really just dominated regardless of the position that the game is being played in. As soon as Carca dives back, Mawkzy opens up a shooting angle. Carca counters by cutting off that shooting angle. And he might have actually spotted an opening here. Yes, he has! Carca gets his 10th goal. It wasn't a massive amount of mispositioning by Mawkzy, but when Carca saw Mawkzy going more towards that back corner boost than towards his goal, he knew that he could shoot and score. Very much on the brink here. I feel like if it gets close to 15 goals, Carca might capitulate, but he's holding strong for now. That's another goal for the Spaniard. 18-11. And he's on the right side of avoiding the 15-goal mercy rule. Some very nice positional plays by Carca as well. He's not going completely all in here to score. He's taking safe chances. Here he comes again. It's an air dribble bump by Carca. Oh, he gets it, but he hit the bar. Air dribble to touch too high. He was spot on with the bump, though. Mawkzy again dribbling in a very dangerous position. Fakes the flick and low 50s it in. And what could very easily have been a 6-goal difference is right back up to 8. Exactly half time. 19-11 for Mawkzy. He's scored so many goals. I mean, 11 is not a bad amount to score in this format. If you take a look at the exclamation mark bracket, you'll see quite a few games end with players in the low 20s. So Carca's definitely on track for that. The problem's not been offense, it's been defense. He just can't stop Mawkzy, who's opened the gap up to 9 again, and the air dribble bumps are looking very hard to stop. This time Carca tries to go off the back wall to create a saving angle, but he was just a bit too late. I think timeout would be a smart call by Carca here. I don't think he wants to do that though. Doesn't want to give Mawkzy the satisfaction of forcing a timeout. Another fake flick by Mawkzy. Little trip on the recovery as he dribbles the ball back into his half again. So much possession, so much control for Mawkzy, and another air dribble bump. This time Carca gets around him. That's an unbelievable save. But can he get back into the match here? Mawkzy still has full control. Denies the big boost grab with the cut in field, and now he'll turn and seal it away after forcing a save. Carca's found a way into the play here. Mawkzy's backflipped. Carca thinking about forcing an own goal there, but Mawkzy didn't play for the ball. Carca's boost management is key here. He did get the mid boost as it appeared. Mawkzy again looking for that fake flick into the low 50. Carca played it well. Oh, what a shot by Mawkzy. 21-11. It didn't look like he had much of an angle here. Carca thought that he could run to the mid boost and make it back in time. But Mawkzy had a shooting angle there, and he absolutely sniped it. Now can Mawkzy go up by 11 for the first time in the game? It's a perfect setup for it. Top shelf and in for Mawkzy. It's a fairly simple ceiling shot for a player of his caliber. But when he saw Carca going back to the ground, he just positioned his car under the ball and lifted it into the roof of the net. And we may be about to see that 15-goal difference. Carca defending that boost in the midfield, trying to back Mawkzy up now, Trying to create some space. Always got to be so careful for Mawkzy's demo game. Seems like he just always ends up in the right position. It's an underrated aspect of ones for sure, to just always arrive with your opponent in front of you so you're threatening the demo and it's not them. Mawkzy with multiple fakes. He's got Carca where he wants him. Carca calls Mawkzy's bluff on the challenge. Fake clear by Carca now. He's got a bit of boost saved up here, not too much. He's trying to survive. Mawkzy pops it high. He's going to steal this boost right as it appears. That's brutal for Carca. He'll know that Mawkzy got that, but still. It's so frustrating for him to go up against him. Eventually Mawkzy does get his 23rd goal of the game. I mean, it's just masterful. Boost control, boost denial. 3 more and Mawkzy will advance to the top 8 on this side of the bracket. His top would be technically top 16 for the whole thing. It's another ceiling shot for Mawkzy. Carca diving in early. Mawkzy spotted him and he lobs it over the top. I mean, Carca didn't even pick a bad challenging angle here. He got himself directly between his goal and the ball. Made himself as big as possible as well. I mean, he came in high for that one, but Mawkzy still managed to lob it over him and have it dip underneath the crossbar. Just 2 more needed, and Mawkzy will be advanced. He's kind of trying to get a wave dash off here. Keeps wobbling by mistake. Here comes Carca now. Air dribble, looking for the dunk, and he gets it. In off the far post. Carca scores to half Mawkzy's score again. Just enough of a dunk on that play by Carca. 7 minutes and 22 remaining. More than a regular 1v1 game if Carca's going to survive. He has a long, long way to go, and Mawkzy looks as composed as ever. And he walks in a 25th goal. He is just so efficient. Completely fakes Carca out there. Walks the ball around him, just dangling it out of reach. And now it's back to just 2 goals needed. Mawkzy waiting for Carca to grab that boost so he can play the ball. Carca lunges in effectively and he can bring this back to 12 again with a flip reset. Decides to play across the box for the boost steal instead. I think that was smart given the angle that he had to work with. It's quite a difficult one, but Mawkzy again finds a way out of defense immediately. He really is just the master in this matchup of turning over possession. It's Mawkzy with a flip reset now. Sees Carca lunging in high, goes low. Carca gets a stop on it. But again, Mawkzy is circling. And this is a spot Carca has not been able to get out of today. Mawkzy looking for one more. And he's just denied again by Carca, who's surviving bravely here. Mawkzy tries to lunge into him for the wall demo. That has not panned out. He dodges it at the other end as well. Carca may have a chance to get back in control of the ball, but with only 40 boosts in the tank, he has to leave the play. Mawkzy down the middle again. Carca hides himself behind the ball and immediately Mawkzy flicks just in case a challenge was coming there. How often are we seeing Mawkzy shoot and then immediately get control again? The quality of his offense creating more offense for him. Carca battling valiantly. Many a player would have given up here, but he continues onwards. The best air dribble bump there as Mawkzy keeps control of it, but the follow-up demo is good. Carca in with a great chance, and he will score this time. And Mawkzy cannot spawn directly in front of the ball on this occasion. Back to 12. I know with a lot of you guys predicting Mawkzy's 15-goal win, you're going to get a bit scared with every passing minute here. If Carca could play a good final quarter, which he is, then it may not happen. He's scored again. well. Carca is refusing to give in. And a perfectly efficient air roll shot gets him another goal. Mawkzy with just 3 boosts. Unable to get the ball past Carca on the first try. Carca's got 15 saved actually. He knows that's it in the bar, but oh, Mawkzy just played for it again. Carca didn't read that. Got a bit confused with what to do here. If he had just gone straight at the ball, I think he would have been fine, but he tried to reverse. And that has not panned out effectively. Just did not have the time. We still have just over a regulation Rocket League game left to go. Mawkzy just needs 2 goals. This could be one of them. No, it's Carca who comes away with the ball. Mawkzy ended up somewhat faking that, but getting red on the play. And now we do have 5 minutes and 7 left. It's back to an 11 goal difference. So impressed by Carca's mental here to just frustrate Mawkzy, who at this point is surely winning this game, surely advancing to the next round. But you know that Mawkzy wanted to do this with a 15 goal win. He wanted to make a statement early, and he is not being allowed to. Carca's scored again. Well, I'll tell you what, if he can keep up this rate of scoring, he may have a chance of in fact coming back here. And that really would be the best comeback I've ever seen. I don't think that's even remotely an exaggeration to come back from 11 goals down against Mawkzy in around about 5 minutes. He's going to get another one here. He's going to be with a 9. Carca comes to life and makes it a 9 goal difference. Well, what on earth is happening here? Mawkzy better lock in. He better waste a little bit of time, because if he keeps going for this, he might be in a world of trouble. Carca's knocked him off the ball again. It's going to be another aerial play, and Carca's been exceptional in offense today. It's really just in defense that he's struggled. This time Mawkzy does challenging well though, and opens a gap up to 10 again. Can Mawkzy get across the finish line? Like I said earlier, 73% of you guys put predictions on Mawkzy ending this prematurely with the mercy rule. But now you need him to score 5 minimum in the next 4 minutes. That's assuming that Carca doesn't score more. Nice shot though by Mawkzy. Again, quickly recycling the play. This is one of the keys to Mawkzy's success in this matchup. He even tripped off the post there and still used that to his advantage as well, with the wave dash to get the boost and turn around more quickly. First touch by Mawkzy is dangerous. Carca has to address that. And here comes Mawkzy again. It's a very controlled 50-50, and now he is rolling full steam ahead. 12 goal gap. Mawkzy trying to get this one over and done with. Can Carca hold on? I don't think there really is a question about who's winning this one anymore. That comeback needed to continue for Carca, but he could still frustrate Mawkzy a little bit more. I wouldn't mind seeing a timeout at 14. That would be legendary from Carca. Perfect grab on the boost there. Mawkzy might not know that Carca's got that one. Oh, he flicks it midair. He gets spun out on the landing, and away goes Mawkzy. It will be another one for him. Unless he booms the bar, which is exactly what he's done. Oh my goodness, Mawkzy. He could have been up by 13. But he launches the ball into the crossbar needlessly, and now he may be conceding. In fact, he is. Well, all of you predicted Mawkzy to win by 15. I am sorry for your loss if he doesn't actually pull it off here, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Of course, Mawkzy's still going for it. He's trying to be as quick as possible with his attack, going for the demo in the back corner. Carca jumps early. Mawkzy's got an open net to work with if he can move the ball quickly enough. He knows exactly where Carca spawned and outplays his pre-jump save attempt. Back to 12. But Mawkzy can't be making any more mistakes. He can't be giving away any more open net opportunities. He has had so many chances around about this scoreline. I feel like he's been ahead by 12 or thereabouts for the last 7 or 8 minutes at least. Wave dash shot, chips to the top corner. It's a great save by Carca, but he can't recover. Again, Mawkzy leads by 13. And again, it's Carca who's up against it. Can he survive? Can he make it to 20 minutes? That's the new, and maybe it has been the objective for quite a while. Another kickoff possession for Mawkzy. Beautiful wave dash in the landing to set up the ceiling shot. And here he comes with the top shelf. Shot that goes in. It's 14. Will Carca call a timeout? I don't think he will. It's Mawkzy on match goal. Can he get one more in 2 minutes and 47 seconds? I mean, in this kind of format, 2 minutes and 47 seconds doesn't feel like a long time, but in a regular Rocket League game, that would be a long, long time. So we have to remind ourselves that we could still see tons more goals if Carca starts to fight back. Mawkzy dodges the demo on the back wall, but not by much. Carca's flipped away. He's giving Mawkzy some space here. Mawkzy cutting side to side, gets it past him, and he has the most open net of all time, which he's missed again. I don't know what on earth Mawkzy's doing. I guess he just doesn't want this game to end, because that was even more open than the last time, and he's just hit the post for no reason. Mawkzy toying with everybody's beans. The prediction should be over by now. Surely now it will be. Mawkzy with a third open net, and this time he gets the job done. It's GG. Mawkzy will win and advance to the next round. Alright, I'll artificially end this then. It's a 15-goal win for Mawkzy. Great stuff. Toying with all of you, but eventually he did get the win that we all expected. Gonna be a format for me as well. I know how to cringe too well, says Mawkzy. I know how to cringe too well. He is definitely an expert of cringe. I'll give him that. He is an expert of cringe in this format. Up next, by the way, on my channel, we have got Jorias versus Hyder. This is a cool match. I think didn't they play in Salt Mine 3 qualifiers? Or am I getting this mistaken? I think they may have done.